I noticed that's gone into the showroom this week is the 600RL, which is based on the Fiat 6-metre van, and which is quite striking. This is in the Expedition Grey. Well, I'm looking at the front now, and as most people have got used to the new model and the new front, and the difference and the contrast between the black and the Expedition Grey really works on this colour. The reason for the 6-metre van, and always has been, is a car park space. Most people that get a 6-metre van are really constrained to a 6-metre parking spot, not just when they're going out, but at home or where they're storing it as well. We've got the big chunky wheels on it and the off-roaders. This isn't a must. We can change these. Some people like the kind of more car-y and less off-roady. The choice is yours again. But on this particular model, with the Expedition Grey and the matte black, it looks really well. What you notice also straight away on the Fiat dash is you've got the electronic dashboard, the multifunction steering wheel, and all the details are much nicer, even more car-like, and we've moved up another notch from the older model. As you walk in this vehicle, we've tried to tie in the exterior colour with the interior colours, both in timber finish, insert finish, door finish, and top finish. The only difference between the 630RL and the 6-metre RL, which is this particular one, is the set of cupboards you get behind the driver's seat. That's the only thing that's omitted from this van. As you can see, this makes a fantastic rear lounge model, which has always been our popular model, very English. U-shaped settee. We do single bench seats for people in particular that want to load up from the rear if it's a factory built. This particular one has been done on the U-shaped lounge, which gives you storage beneath here. I quite like the colours in this van because it kind of gives a modern feel with a warm feel. Obviously in the UK we don't have the weather that you can have abroad, so that's why more people go a little bit more kind of IKEA and a little bit more grey and things, but this has got a nice mix of the two, warms and cosy as well. It's a really good mix. And also you'll notice in our new fabrics, we do dozens of different fabrics. This is not the only choice. This is one of our latest fabrics, which is a really soft feel double tumble to it. Remember, because you're dealing with the factory direct, there's numerous ways of owning an IH. There can be a demo stroke stock build, and obviously some of these stock builds we have here now, I think they're all sold probably by one at the moment, but that changes. We've got a couple more coming through the system at the moment, but these can be tweaked also. We had a guy come in the other day who bought the other last of the crafters, and he decided he'd like a change in upholstery. That's normal when you come into the factory direct. We have that ability to do that and make it yours. This also applies to if you buy a used IH. If you come and see a used IH, because people can't quite afford, or the new on the ladder, the top rung stuff, you can come and personalise them. This is not uncommon for us. We kind of, people come through and go, oh, I'd like that, or I'd like that because, or could you? And it's a yes mostly. So yesterday we sold a couple of used vehicles, and both of those had minor changes. One had an upholstery change, one had a door change, just to make it themselves. So the experience you get coming to the factory direct, if it's new, used, or a demonstrator, it can still have the same experience, which is this thing, this motorhome, whatever the size, whatever the model, whatever the age, is built for you. The normality of a 6-metre from a car licence point of view is, don't forget, this is a genuinely 3.5 tonne limit van. Remember now, the 630s are coming through, and not limited to 4 tonne, but mainly they are. That's another reason why we've sold quite a few used or nearly new IHs, because they are a genuine 3.5 tonne licensed van. This vehicle is a top spec from the front side, from the engine side, from the build side too, from the conversion right through to the finishes, right through to the doors, right through to everything, even including the back panel with a, I think this one's got a nice carbon wrap on it as well. It finishes it fantastic. The carbon wrap on the back actually pulls the front contrast they've got with the matte black bits at the front as well. And if you see it outside, it looks fantastic. This particular van now is ready for release. We've got another demonstrator coming through the factory, so come and see it. As anything of any quality, you've got to come and touch, feel it, but the devil is in the detail. So, just coming out onto the forecourt, again at the factory, you can see now we've got nice stock turning over, regular as well. We've got 2 or 3 different models, 2 or 3 different sizes, 2 or 3 different ages, different colours. Again, don't forget, because you're coming to the factory direct, we can tweak these to make them your own. Remember, even the wheels, the wrapping, anything at all. They've got the doors, we can modernise it with the door finishes. Sometimes it's just a tweak here or a tweak there, or even you might want a different kind of finish on the exterior with the decals or something like that. It's all down to the detail. Again, because you're coming to the factory direct, this is what we do, and this is what we've done for nearly 35 years now. These vans are built for you. Favourite of mine, when me and Nicola used to have a couple of dogs, those people who've known us a long time. One thing I'd probably say now, the stripe is a really bit personal. It's down to the individual, the stripe. If you look at this though, firstly I'll point out the quality of this material is unbelievable, but that's us all over, that's what we do. If you look at the age and the feel of it and everything about it, it's fabulous. But don't forget, it's probably dated a little bit now, but you never know. If it's your type of thing, it's your type of thing. But this is what I'm saying. For example, if you like this van, which is mint, it's absolutely mint is this van, you can tell it's been looked after. Changing this upholstery isn't an hardship for us, it's what we do normal. If somebody wanted this tweaking, we do 4 or 5 different style of doors, don't forget. Actually, this upholstery, I don't mind it in this one. This is quite nice. I'm not sure about the slate finish and things like that, but that's down to the individual again. If I'm honest, because of this colour, I might have gone a little bit braver with the door. So remember, whether it's a factory order, whether it's a demo, whether you're just after a used IH and you're just getting on the ladder, or you want to move from your normal run-of-the-mill van out there, not something like ours that's been hand-built, come and see us. We can talk you through the process. But remember, even when you buy a used van, these used vans are going to be looked after by us from the factory direct.